Okay, so the words manifest and manifestation, they're confusing to a lot of people. And a lot of people use the words wrong. They really don't know the definition. Well, I shouldn't say the definition, but they really don't know what these things mean. So a lot of people take it out of context and they just don't know what they're doing out here. Today, we're going to talk about it, though.
I love Brotha T.
How you doing? This is Terrion Wilson, aka your boy Brotha T, here with another one. So I like to thank you and welcome to the New Life Tree, where we like to give you little pine cones of wisdom for your motivation and mental health. If you don't know what that is, stick around, stay on the channel, you'll get it. Remember, I don't know everything, but I might know a lot of things.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Today, we're going to talk about this manifest word, right? Because it gets thrown around and it gets thrown around by people that have no clue what it means. I want you to be careful out there because a lot of times this word is used in a context to where people are putting it out there like it's some kind of spooky thing. Like, I'm going to manifest it. That means I'm going to sit back. I'm going to think about it or just say it out my mouth, and then it's going to appear out of the thin air. Some hocus pocus magical garbage is what it is. Man, the way you manifest is by doing. Let me explain. When you want something to manifest, you first have to align yourself with the same frequency as that thing. I'm still not speaking spooky. This is still practical. I'm going to prove it. So when you're putting yourself on a level of something, that means pretty much you're just doing things to draw that thing in. And like I said, this is not a magic trick I'm showing you. For instance, if you want to get a better job, very easy. You want to manifest a better job? Get better skills. Once you get better skills, you're putting yourself on a frequency that better job is on. Does this make sense? If you want to be a lawyer and you go to law school, especially if you do good at law school, guess what? You're putting yourself on a frequency of being a lawyer. Starting to make sense now? It's not just hocus pocus. It's not just something that just magic dust appears through the sky. Now, I'm not saying that we don't get lucky. I'm not saying that sometimes God, the universe, whoever you believe in, I'm not saying sometimes things just seems to go our way. This happens. But for the most part, when you want to manifest something, you put yourself on that frequency. After you put yourself on that frequency, now you have to practically do the things to draw that thing in even further. For instance, you got that law degree. Now you have to pass the bar. Once you pass the bar, now you're getting closer and closer to that thing. That's something practical that you did to get closer to your goal of being an attorney. Do you get what I'm saying? And you can apply this to any part of your life. Anything that you want to do, you apply this stuff. Now, you can sit back and just think it's hocus pocus and not do anything and just be a lazy bum and just think everything good is going to come to you. And if you end up doing that, Jet Li.
That was a mistake.
And not only that, but I'm going to be convinced that you are absolutely insane. Either that or you smoking on some good stuff. You get what I'm saying? Mike, tell them.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
So don't just sit there. Understand that everything in this life is doable as long, well, not as long, but especially if it's been done before. Let's study the people that have done what you have done. That is the blueprint. A lot of times we can take the bumps and we can learn along the way, and it can be rough every step of the way. Or we can find somebody that's already walked that road. You know what I mean? No matter what it is, most of the things that you want to do in life, more than likely somebody has done it on some level. They write autobiographies sometimes, or they might do a YouTube video. They might, write a book. You don't know. And they'll put their, I said write a book, didn't I? Twice. Okay. But you get the point. People love to tell people how they achieved what they want at one point thought was impossible. So you shouldn't think that either. Get their knowledge, because what they're doing, they're giving you sort of like a shortcut, right? Maybe I don't know if I should put it as a shortcut, but they're giving you the blueprint on what not to do. They messed up for you. For instance, studying to be a better businessman. Sometimes I would recommend certain books to some people. Hey, why not? I'll recommend some of them right now. Let's say you're getting into stock investing. I recommend a book by the name of A Random Walk Down Wall Street. It's written by Burton McGill. Okay. Very good book. And it shows you the different ways to invest and the different strategies that goes into looking at stock investing, right? You got the firm foundation theory, you got the random walk theory, you got other theories, the castle, the sandcastle theory, theory. And all these things are in that book. That book gave me a blueprint. Instead of me just picking random stocks and just learning on the fly, I can look at that and I'll say, okay, boom, okay, I'm going to go with this line of thinking if I want to be this type of investor. You get what I'm saying? Burton McGill, he laid it out so I can get some information to help me along the way. And I want you to do the same thing. Even if you want to start a business, let's say some of you ladies out there, you want to become you want to do nails, hair. I don't know what it is, but if there are people that are already doing it, and they don't have to be famous, by the way, but if you get to somebody that's done it and done it at a high level, or at least the level you want to get to, pick their brains. Most people, most entrepreneurs that have been successful in doing what they're doing, they love to tell other people what they've done for many reasons. For one, they want to brag and boast, right? They want to tell you they the stuff. But also they love to show people that, hey, you really can do this. And I can tell you some of the things to avoid and some of the things to look for. Now, let's get back to manifesting. So you wrote that down, right? You wrote down your goals. You wrote down what you want first, right? Then you wrote down your goals. In order for you to really believe it, the next thing I need you to do is start reading it. Just reading it to yourself. And it's going to sound crazy up front, but if you keep doing it and you do it often, trust me, it'll start going through your body. You'll start believing these things, and you can get that subconscious out of here. Once you get your subconscious out of here, you can really do what you need to do in life. So I want you guys to get up. I want you to get manifesting out there, but don't use the words like it's a magic word, right? I'm gonna. Some of the ladies say they're gonna manifest a husband. You're not gonna do that if you're not out there being, feminine, friendly. You want to be nice looking. You want to smell good. You get what I'm saying? You want to be nice and sweet, right? Those are the things that's going to manifest a husband. Not just you saying it, but you still your old trifling self. You can't stand anybody. You talk about everybody like dogs. You halfway take care of yourself. You get what I'm saying. You want to do the things that's going to pull in that thing that you want to have, right? That's the real way to manifest. Leave the other stuff alone, and it's not some spooky hocus pocus in the sky stuff. This is stuff that you really have to do. Manifest the right way. This is your man, Terry Yon Wilson. I'm going to catch you on the next one, family. Peace. I always do it crooked, don't I? Peace.